Hello. For this unit, I have made you an infographic that is loaded with everything you need for this particular chapter. So you are going to find this in Google Classroom. And everything on this infographic has a meaning, all right? It does something. It's interactive. So first things first, this is for Chapter 20 on criminal and juvenile justice. If you do not have your book at home and you need a book, if you go down to the bottom and you click to access the textbook, this is what will happen. Now, you may have to sign in, but you can use your Google account to do so, and then you can access the book, all right? So then we're going to go back to this. Now, you have 3 worksheets that go with the chapter. To access each one, you are going to just click. Notice it says make your own copy of this document before you begin. So you need to do that, and then you can type your work in. When you are done, there is a spot for Chapter 20, Section 1 in Google Classroom. You can submit your final or your completed assignment there. The same thing holds true. The same thing holds true about Section 2. So here's Section 2. You're going to make a copy. You're going to notice the format. Here's all your terms from throughout the section. Follow the directions. Fill in your information off to the right. Same kind of thing there. Each one of these has some informational type questions and then an opinion or 2 question. So you're going to want to answer all of those and then submit it again back into Classroom. Here's Section 3. And here it comes. Same thing. Notice there's the terms, something that you have to do, some informational questions, and an opinion question. Now, this final button over here for Chapter 20 activities takes you to this worksheet. Justice Paul Thiessen is a justice on the Minnesota Supreme Court. Here is a reading. Mr. Howden grew up with him. He's a friend from when Mr. Howden was a kid. So this has some information. So you're going to click on the link there, and then you're going to answer the questions about Justice Thiessen. Super easy. And then he was nice enough. Well, Mr. Howden was nice enough to ask him, but Paul Thiessen was nice enough to create a video. So if you go to this link, you can answer these questions. And again, what I would do is I would divide the screen. So I would put the video over here and the questions over here and just answer them as they go. So then and there aren't tons, but there's a few questions that you need to answer, and they're really basic information kind of questions. So then that's those activities. Notice that you're going to have a test on Friday the 8th. We have an ed puzzle. Now you will appreciate that I trimmed this video down. So if you go to the ed puzzle, you click on the puzzle, which it tells you to do in there, you will see that this is 10 minutes long. It was 40 minutes long, and then you have to answer the questions when they come up. All right. So know that I have a grade book here, and I will see that you completed it, and I will see how many you got right. So make sure that you do this by clicking on the ed puzzle, and that's what it tells you to do. This button here, you guys will have a final on the 15th of the 15th of May. And what you can do is you can click on this box and it will take you to this practice final. So you can play this as often as you want. And know that there's 85 questions on here and they show up like this. And your final will be 50 of these questions. Okay? So we will get out of here. And that you could find for practice on your final. All right, so we are going to, I'm asking you to read this, and it describes this here. So if you click this little prisoner, there is information. You don't have to do this part, but if you scroll down, the ACLU has an article here about juveniles and the death penalty. And so I want you to read this. It's not very long. And I want you to watch this, and this is not very long either.
Happening more and more.
This is a panel discussion about the death sentence. Then when you're done with this, and this is 13 minutes, and it's actually pretty interesting. I think you guys will like it. And then what you do is it says click here to take a poll. So when you click on this, it takes you to this poll. All right. So we're just look at everything. Everything has a purpose in this infographic. So then there's practice tools. I wanted to make sure that you had plenty of practice tools. Here's a Quizlet for this unit. So if you hit on this, obviously it's going to take you to a Quizlet. And you can use these tools over here to help you. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And it should take you to this, and you can play the game. This will take you to the Kahoot. So if you click on this, and it tells you when, at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, May 6th, we're going to play Kahoot. And so if you click on this, it will take you to the Google Hangout, which will allow you to play. And then this is a practice quiz that is all ready for you to do. Okay? So that is everything with the exception of not everyone is checking in. Each week, if you check in, again, click on this. It will take you to a Google Hangout. Just click on it. Automatically will take you. And you show up Monday through Thursday, not Friday. Monday through Thursday between 12:30 and 1 o'clock. You just show me your face. We talk for a couple minutes. You check in, and then you're done. Easy 25 points. And all you have to do is click this Hangout button, and it will take you there, and we're good to go. Now so everything you need between now and next Friday is on this Google or on this infographic. When you click for directions, you are going to get this audio video recording. There's nothing to click here. The test for Friday, May 8th, that is just information. Everything else has a purpose. Everything. You click, 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 click. So everything has a purpose for you, and when you're done with everything on here, all you'll have to do is take the test. So I hope this is helpful. You don't have to go back and forth to Google Classroom all the time, but you do have to submit these things, these 4 things into Google Classroom. Everything else will show up and I will see. All right? So I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope that you have a great week. Make sure that you check in today, tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday between 12:30 and 1 to see me. Okay, get that done.